To the recorder of man's deeds, the keeper of his conscience, the courier of his news, that we look for strength and assistance. Without debate, without criticism, no administration and no country can succeed, and no republic can survive.
What's up, brother?
Oh, good morning, Michael. Hey, you are the man, dude. I'm telling you.
I'm like you, man.
Love you, brother.
My glasses on too. I was joking.
I love you, brother. Love you, brother. Happy Friday.
This morning, yeah. I was just doing my
baby.
Stevie Wonder. I just called. Happy Friday, America. What a fun time last night it was, wasn't it, Woodman?
Oh yeah, amazing.
We waited a long time, but wow, seems like the last few times he's been a little just late, I guess. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes, or what security issues, or possibly, or just, I mean, we watched him land. I think we had the one channel or the feed up where they were showing yes, I just called to say I love you. Great song. You know, that was crazy, though, that he was about 45-50 minutes late, and he was already there. We watched him land. I think he just had to get into the limo and like drive from the tarmac over to the
I don't
we can only
know.
Speculate at this point, folks, until
it may be a thing of where the time stays erratic. That way he, less chance of being assassinated. It's not a timely event. In other words, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Somebody be up there with a rifle, like, all right, 922, you're going to put a beat on him, and,
And there has been reports. See, they caught someone armed with a vest outside.
Yep, sure did.
Wow.
Sure did. Backpack and all loaded, man.
I haven't gone through any news cycles this morning at all, folks. So you were saying Beto had a little
yeah.
A little pep rally last night or something. He had like a little pep rally going on, or a little
huge crowd, huge. I can't believe it. They could find a place to house 5,000 people. I'm sorry, it's true. Trump had 20 or 20. Trump had 20 or 25,000 inside, and the report I got this morning, there was still 30,000 outside.
There was still 30,000 leaving this morning.
Yeah. Oh man, Beto 5,000. Yeah, I gotta take my gun, buddy.
There are lots coming out, folks. We're expecting FISA release or IG report, right? IG, hopefully today. What is happening with so on the impeachment? Have you heard that they're not going to go to a vote? I think Pelosi said no, we're not going to move forward with the vote. So, like, if you look at like Nixon, I just watched something on that, and it was like almost 400 or something voted to impeach, and like 3 didn't. I mean, they had people from both sides all for it. To look into it, to start the proceedings. With Clinton, you can see the Democrats really mad. We've done videos, we've showed it. I can't believe you're gonna undo that, people, and they were really upset, the Democrats were. But they were going to take it. They, the Republicans that were engaging or provoking or starting the impeachment proceedings, they took it to the vote, and it still passed. Like a majority. It was closer for Clinton. It was like, a majority went towards impeachment. It was like, I can't remember the numbers, folks. I don't want to give anything, but it was like, I'd say 200 something for, 1 something not. It was big, pretty close. Not much of a gap. But it favored. And here they don't even want to do that for Trump. They want a one-sided, and you're
behind closed doors. Never happened before in history. Behind closed door, I makes you kind of wonder what they're back there cooking up. I mean, for real.
One-sided, behind closed doors.
Yeah.
They.
All right, I'm gonna.
There
I got you, brother.
Heck
I got you, man.
Yeah. Got y'all blue blockers. Not sure.
This is happy cool day Friday.
It's Friday. You guys put your glasses on.
Info coming out later, buddy. Info coming out later. Oh man, Well, that's.
So what are they going to do? What are they going to do? They're saying Adam Schiff at this point is making up. There is no whistleblower. They contrived him. This is all a figment of their imagination. It's all the talking points they wanted somebody to come out and say, but never did. So they made it happen. That would be
the
huge,
norm,
wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be huge?
The norm. Oh yeah, man.
I was just going through the cards here. I'm off. Okay, so
hey, bring them over sometime. I want to see them.
Yeah, I'll bring them over today because I'll be over. Drain the swamp. Hold on, let me get Woodman back on for a minute so you can hear him. All right,
I'd like to see the
I was just going through them right now, seeing what is what.
Oh yeah.
So they've had a hell of a week. Now some people don't agree with James, O'Keefe, his strategy of infiltrating, going undercover, wiring. You take somebody to a bar, you get enough beers in them, they'll tell you anything. But what's staggering is like the morning meetings with the actual president. That's, you're not drunk, shouldn't be drinking at 8, 7 in the morning. I don't know. And then all the evidence of him running down on sets where there's actually shows going on. And he's like, give me that. And they give him the headpiece that he puts on. And he's got the mic.
Yeah.
Push him. Keep this going. I know it's only supposed to be like a 2-minute interview. Keep it going. Go towards impeachment. Like he's in their ear. And then the reporter guy, Jack Tapper, and they can't hear nothing but him. And yeah, I hear you. But why? And then they go into, and you can see this happen. So he's reciting times that they're behind recording at the same time that these are happening, and then they're referring back to the actual dates and showing those clips where you can see the reporter eyes gearing up, and they always got these little pieces in their ear. So that's pretty astonishing, but it's still not, I had somebody comment on one of the videos saying, is this the old stuff that they did on CNN from 2 years ago, or is this new stuff? And I was like, old stuff, and I couldn't quite remember, and I went back and I was like, oh crap, that's right. I mean, I remember they'd caught some people off camera, but no, he had done some stuff 2 years ago on CNN, caught all these people talking about the Russia hoax, and it was all a lie, they didn't believe it, but on their shows, they were saying the exact opposite. You'd never hear them say anything like that. It didn't do anything. They got to operate for the last 2 years. And now we got this new stuff coming out, but what's it going to take? They were talking about, Trump, it's, even if you could get, things have been changed in history with 10%. You only really need like less than 10, but about 10% of the population on board with all this information. It's all it really takes. It's the smartest people in the society, the ones that are able to see through the BS, all the fake. And if you got them on board, those are the go-getters, those are the doers, the movers and shakers of paperwork, of justice, where the rest are just kind of typically followers anyway. I mean, they're talking about like November 10th. This was Phil McConnell was talking about that there's a huge announcement, the Marine Corps, it's their birthday, but that Trump's going to be having all the lawyers of America retake the bar swearing to our country. Ben knows this. We've done the research. We've done some videos. We've touched base on this, and more so in our own private research, we know that the bar, it's all held out of like Puerto Rico. It's all goes back to the Queen. It's the British, it just has ties to our old, what we fought to get away from. And they have, we've known they've infiltrated us with the Federal Reserve, with the banks, with the 1861 Organic Act of Washington, D.C., how they operate. It goes into all of that. Our names, like when you go into a court, you enter once you go through and typically some people say the bar represents the rail, all right? The rail that when you come down that aisle and you cross through, that separates the audience to the judge and the lawyers, Woodman, there's a separation there. When you enter through that, it's like, we're talking like maritime laws and laws of the land versus laws of the water. When you're entering down that, anyway, all these ties go to this Queen, and Trump's talking about having our lawyers retake all that oath to our own country, which is the proper way. People talk about these systems that we're in that we don't even know we're in, and it's so hard to explain it to people that it would just be better to undo it. It's not going to change much about how you live now. But what people don't really get, and I wanted to get into here for a minute, and I'm kind of rambling, it's Friday morning, and a lot on my mind, but listen to this. Listen to this here, folks. What this boils down to, and I believe why it's so important that we have our border and our security up, and that's a main issue that Trump's been driving on. I can care less about the hungry women and children and even men that are just pure hunger, and that drives them to come across the border and try to get food or a job. I can make a million excuses. I still don't agree with it. I don't want that to happen, but that's the least of my concern, all right? I want that fixed too, but it's the least of my concern, people. And I think the biggest thing is that we're going to be doing what we originally were supposed to do. And you got to understand that our original thought here was that we should all be kings and all live as good as kings, because that's what these people saw over back in England when they sailed over here, and the ruler was trying to expand his franchise, his land. I want to own more land. So these people from England that were all used to the rules and giving everything to the king and seeing how good he lived came over here, and after a period of time, it's like, why are we sending and collecting money over here, sending it over the ocean, all the way back to this person that we're doing everything over here. We should be living better. We should all be. They had an idea, and then they fought for it. And that idea was that we all live like kings. We all have a little bit of property. We don't pay taxes. Very little if we do. We should charge other countries taxes, and we get to reap the benefit of that. That's what Trump's trying to do. He's setting up tariffs. For the first time, Woodman brought up the day, we've had plenty of discussion on it. The tariffs are hitting our actual Treasury Department for the first time. It's like having this little petty cash fund that you keep opening and there's nothing ever in there. And now there are billions of dollars. And everybody's telling you it's wrong thing to do. Because now, as a country, we can go to our own coffers and borrow from our own money without having to go to the Federal Reserve. That's why they hate it. That's why they are in a system to... everyone's against it. The media, which is owned by these people, it's like an you gotta just be against it, no matter if it doesn't make sense. So these articles will come out about tariffs and tell you like, well, Trump's billions are pennies on the dollar of what we already get. Look, folks, here's what we get: 4 trillion. And they just tell you this number, and I was like, yeah, 4 trillion's way better than the billions he's getting. But that 4 trillion comes from our taxes that they take from us. So if you don't have to have that, they're not telling you that might not be something you have to do in the future. of course the top percentage, the rulers do not want that.
No, they don't. Not
Man.
at all.
So you have to
at
fix the border. Everyone's going to want to come here. Everyone's going to want to come here once it's that. You don't pay taxes. Maybe you get paid to live here a little bit. Maybe there's surplus, excess. You don't know. Once this veil is lifted, this whole, I don't have a black eye or anything. I don't have a black eye or anything. No, I didn't.
Man, yeah,
I'm just saying,
yeah,
so.
Man. Oh, yeah, man. It's, yeah.
So it gets a little deep. We need to back that because that's what we're about here, folks. Trying to get, people say we can't go all the way back. There is no going back to these, we've had changes in this country, and a lot of them have been for the good, and I back them. I'm about, the equality for all mankind. That's been great things. But some of this other stuff we've gotten into with the Organic Act of DC and how they really have, put a veil over a lot of angles. Things are contrived. There is no doubt. Trump with this, I back him on pulling out of Syria. We were only supposed to be there for a week, a month, whatever they said, and we're going on 11 years. I'm upset with my country right now because I saw when there was a possible threat of a caravan coming and people that really don't know anything backed the fake news by saying, we don't need to send our own military there. We don't need, they acted like it was the worst thing in the world that our own military would have to go to our own border and stop something. And they call it everything, but yet here we, every time we send our troops, it's to fight invasions of one country versus, well, that's different. They're attacking militarily. I get it that there could be a small difference or a big difference of, this is a caravan of people trying to just come here. It's not a reason to send our military, but there's many ways to invade, right? There's many different invasions by gun, by peace, by subversion. I don't know how else to say that, but that there's acts. If our government's got rogue acts in it of deep state people, that's subversion. That kind of crept in. That's kind of they didn't announce it as they stormed in with traitor flags. They did it subversive and quietly.
Yes, indeed.
So, thoughts, comments, what is going on? Let's look at a few headlines here. Woodman.
It's Friday. Come on now. All righty. Got to have something.
Well, there's lots.
Friday.
Now they're starting to say Shep Smith was a bully at the workplace. And,
Skippy Shippy. Skippy Chippy. Skippy Ship. Man, his eyes. They bother me. They like bug out, man.
Who's this?
Shippy Ship.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Shippy. Probably all that crank or whatever they were talking about. If they hung around with that guy, whatever.
Oh, Ed Buck. He was hanging out with Ed Buck.
Yep. Yeah, doing all that, whatever he's doing.
Meth and hookers.
jumping out of his skin. Oh yeah. Glad to be here, everybody. Let's have a great time and let's chat in something, we can talk about. Opinions, man. Might have seen something we missed. You never know. His eyes. What happened to his eyes? Grilling. Bugging out. Bing, bing.
Let me see.
You have to admit that. I mean, goofy looking, man. Oh, I won't say it. Weekend coming up. Yeah. Oh no, there they are, man. Buggy, buggy, buggy. Whoa, whoa. Look at them, look at them.
I'll keep wasting
My
taxpayers' money searching for crimes that aren't there. Must stop Trump from fixing our country.
Yeah, yeah. Look at them eyes, man. Wow.
If this Democrat, Adam Schiff, is such a genius, how did the Russians cause a Republican landslide?
Look at him. Man.
Adam Schiff said, don't release the memo because Americans won't understand it. Give him a call and tell him how you feel. Define treason. Article 3, Section 3. The $6 trillion man. Adam Schiff has voted for government spending that has increased our national debt by $6 trillion.
Yeah. Here comes the memo.
Smells like Schiff.
Yes. Amazing. I'm sorry. Hit the old funny bone there, man.
All right, hold on. Give me 1 second with my dog up. So you're going to talk to the Patriots for a second.
All right. I think we can handle that. I hope everybody's Friday is great. Later on today, for real, everybody, we're going to have like info. Have all weekend to digest it, you know. Other than that, would you guys chat something so I can yak at you? And John Hook, I hope I answered your question yesterday. I hope.
All right. Smells like Schiff.
Yeah. Man. Oh, yeah. Wow.
This week, Adam Schiff excused himself from a closed order. I remember that. Like, he leaves and then things break and then...
Unreal, huh?
Look at that one.
I do like the phrase. I love it. Oh no! Oh no!
Andy Kaufman is left out
Oh man!
What is that from? Not Tex. Not Mr. Carter, but
I don't remember, but yeah.
Somebody say it here.
Oh man! I don't remember that one.
Taxi,
but,
yes, Taxi. I was right. That is Taxi. He had like Danny DeVito and.
Look at them eyes, man.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I think I'll smoke Adam Schiff today.
Oh, happy Friday, man. Underinflated.
Underinflated. He's looking at you, Woodman.
I guess.
He's a looking
Yeah.
at you.
Burning, burning. Daggers flying out. Burning, burning.
Sleazy Schiff sold national security secrets for 7.8 mil.
No
I see
way.
Russians everywhere.
Everywhere. Oh, yeah.
Adam Schiff said don't release the memo. All right, let me see here.
Yeah. Shifty shift.
Oh, so you guys know I am doing profile. So I'm dialed in now on when I do, like right now, we're live on Twitter. See it? See the video on Twitter? It's going over everything. It should catch up to us right now. So it's a little behind. But the live stream is over there on Twitter, which I was kind of looking. There's 6 people watching it. So the people on Twitter right now are going to see us seeing them watching it, which is cool. But anyway, click it. Keep it muted. Now, I found this you can view on Periscope, which I'm not really... There it is, connecting. So...
All right.
Give it a heart. Why not?
Fantastic.
Yeah,
man.
just another place. So even last night, the 45 Fest in Dallas, the whole 5 hours is up here. It's just another place. All right, just another place. And I took a picture of my lawn yesterday. Got it looking like a golf course for the winter. So hopefully the leaves just blow off and go right into the neighbor.
Oh,
So
yeah.
get on over to Twitter if you want to follow along and get some pictures of that, like of me around the house. Be a little bit more intimate, we can say. I'm just joking.
Oh, yo,
Just
Mr.
having fun
Cool.
here. Mr. Joe Cool.
Mr. Cool. Gosh, when I was in jump school, we had one guy. They give you a masking tape number at the beginning, and he wrote on his Mr. Cool. Wow, did he pay for that one?
Oh man, what's going on here?
Oh, it's yesterday.
Hold on, you guys can't hear it. I have to well, I can do this.
That's right after the meltdown. Remember the meltdown in the meeting?
Is there echo? Yeah. There's probably gonna be
Yeah,
echo.
well, there was. There is for me.
Let's see.
Echo.
Hold on.
Yeah, this is right after they had that big blowout. Pelosi and Trump. Little children, temper tantrums, and unreal.
Kept her cool completely.
Can you hear that, Woodman?
He was insulting,
Yeah.
particularly to the speaker. She kept her cool completely. But he
Whatever.
called her a third-rate politician. He said that there are communists
Look at him up there.
involved,
Look
and
at
you
her.
guys might like
She's
that.
like a little kid.
I mean, this was not involved,
kid.
and you guys might like that. I mean, this was not a dialogue.
She
This
was
involved, and
perfect.
You guys might like that.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I mean, this was not a dialogue.
you can tell he's lying because he's like, she was perfect.
He was insulting, particularly.
It was nasty Nancy, you know.
Man. Oh,
To
man.
the speaker. She kept her cool completely. But he called her a
Bullshit.
third-rate politician. He said that there are communists involved and you guys might like that. I mean, this was not a dialogue. It was sort of a diatribe, a nasty diatribe, not focused on the facts. Particularly the fact of how to curtail ISIS, a terrorist organization that aims to hurt the United States in our homeland.
In our
bull hockey.
homeland.
Yeah, bull hockey.
Guy's a real piece.
Go to Gitmo where you belong. We're tired of looking at you.
Right here, little Tracy Beans, a reason for nonsense impeachment. The Democrats colluded with a foreign power to affect the outcome of the 2016 election. Where is the special counsel? The DOJ is close, and they are terrified. Ukrainian embassy confirms DNC contractor solicited Trump dirt. We all know this. Manafort was over there well before he ever started working with Trump. He was actually in the middle, if you watch that Glenn Beck thing, with Soros and like two other guys. Out of the four people, they started horning in on Manafort, and then somehow Manafort's like, I'm getting in the Trump campaign. It's like they made him get into it, maybe. I think they planted him. After having all that dirt over there on him. Like, a way out of this for you would be this, but I don't see how it was a way out, because he's got didn't he get 80 years or something? I mean, it's unbelievable.
I have no idea the number. Look, it's coming out, man. I mean, you can run, but you can't hide.
That's right. Wow. Look at this protest.
Where's that at? Hong Kong?
Dang it. Hold on, folks. Let me grab this.
Wow. Well, that's not Hong Kong.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, I see what it is here.
Silence.
They're breaking away, man.
Wow.
They're trying to break away, man. Ooh. Graham don't look too happy.
So here's Chris Cuomo. I hate this guy. POTUS I don't hate him. I just can't stand him. POTUS draws big crowds, bigger than anyone running against him. But the truth is never enough for him. Trump claimed there were close to 30,000 people outside his rally last night. Dallas police tells at Killhealth CNN we didn't have 30 outside. Probably had upward of 5,000 outside. So, POTUS draws big crowds, bigger than anyone running against him. But the truth is never enough. Chris Cuomo had to jab that in there.
You better watch it. He might come over and throw you down the stairs, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
He will ruin you, man. Do you know who I am?
He will ruin you, man. Ruin you.
Yeah, we know. We know who you are, you asshole.
James O'Keefe.
Great coffee time, everybody.
This is funny. Mm-hmm. Dear James O'Keefe, I have deleted the tweet and I retract the statement. The 2010 suit was not for defamation. It was just one of my many other suits against you. One thing I will not retract, as it's simply my free opinion. James O'Keefe is a piece of shit. Thank you for retracting your false statement. Now unable to engage in defamation. Your blue check mark Twitter account has been reduced to cursing and name calling. Sad.
O'Keefe. O'Keefer.
Follow the script, buddy. Fun. Great
All right.
life you live. Enjoy. You piece of poop.
Doo-doo. Mr. Doo-doo.
Fun. I love Twitter, right? Look at this. I love that one.
Oh, yeah.
Picture you doing after being called out. This is probably what they all do one by one at CNN. Like, no! Because you know, like, each day, it's like, who's going next?
Oh, come on, man. Proof is proof. You know what I mean? You can't hide that. Wasn't me. Yeah.
This one came out. We're totally left leaning, but we don't want to admit it.
These people are crazy. But Trump said too. They're crazy.
Right here, he's got this wall of shame, man. Nick, that guy that we just responded back, retraction will be framed and added to the Project Veritas wall of shame that have been hundreds of retractions. Because reporters get emotional when covering our videos, especially from Washington Post. My advice to them, stick to the facts.
No kidding. You cannot go wrong there, man.
Oh, man, this is awesome. It really is. It just really, really is. What a great time to be alive.
Oh, man, you're getting me back in the mood now.
Damn.
I'm going to be Captain Cool again here. Oh, yeah, man, like...
Man, they're smoking Keef. I'm smoking
Yeah,
Keef
son.
now, he said. Damn.
Ooh, really?
In the
Heavy
house.
duty, heavy duty.
Heavy duty.
Heavy duty.
Put you right back down. In the couch. In the
Yeah.
couch.
Lay back, Lenny.
Oh, who's going to go down next?
Oh, man.
So we hope that this IG comes out today at some point, folks. I am waiting on that. Won't hold my breath. We've been let down before. Again, it's just tidbits trickling out of...
Even if we get half of it, that'd be fine. You know,
Yeah, I would be happy.
even crumbs, even something. Got the weekend to think about the whole thing, you know.
So I'm
Oh,
normally
man.
good at releasing on Fridays, you know. It's like,
Mike, you like apple pies?
yeah.
Man, my nephew's having a bake sale. The kids put it on. Their age range are like probably 8 to 12. They did all the cooking and everything. Man, I bought one of those apple pies yesterday, and I'm about ready to eat the rest of it. It's wow, they done a fantastic job, man. You sure can't buy it that way in the store. But the neat thing is, you got little kids out there holding their signs up, you know, like bake sale, you know, and he lives right there on 15. Yeah, they had, I guess, a lot of customers, you know, but the amazing thing was these kids are learning how to, it's like a small business thing, and, you know, they're learning something proper, not how to do a computer, not how to do this or that. They're doing, it's a small thing, but bake sale, you know, It's like a business, mimicking a business. I think that's pretty cool. What an achievement, These guys are.
Yeah.
So I'll leave it alone. I had to brag on them. They're just fantastic, man.
No, it sounds great, brother. You guys doing
They're on the right.
Are you doing the
right
peanut
track
brittle
of
and
life.
all that stuff this year, or what?
You know it, brother. It should be right around the corner. Let's see, October. Ooh, sometime next month.
Okay, yeah.
As a matter of fact,
yeah, November.
my sister, she's already started making it already.
Okay.
But yeah, man.
Well, like I was saying, folks, don't forget for the Justice Department Inspector General report on the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act abuses. All right, the FISA abuse, where James Comey has lied. He signed off on 3 of the 4 FISAs, and he withheld from the courts and the judges like all the information. Like, by the way, this was paid for by Hillary. Stuff like that. He's got like 6 felonies just from all of that stuff in the FISA courts. I mean, this guy, that's why he's getting very, very defensive. If you've looked at every time anything's been released, he's like, I differ on my opinion of what the guy investigating me came up with. I don't think I'm guilty of those crimes. I mean, it's of course, that's like anybody.
Right
anybody that's getting, it's like, so you're in prison for 50 years. What went wrong? Well, first off, I'd like to give a shout out to the judge. I think in his findings that he was wrong, and I don't really agree with them. Well, of course you don't. So the Justice Department Inspector General's report on foreign intelligence, the FISA abuses, is due out. This report is said to contain charges against like 70%, I believe, of DC folks, both sides of the aisle, mostly of the Democratic Congress and several from the other side. This is prone to nobody. They're saying it's as thick as a phone book. Dramatic changes and reforms of the U.S. government are intimate. So, and they're expected to take place from here on out after this is all released. I mean, are we in Red October?
It'll take time.
I don't know. Lots of stuff. We need to be on high alert. Lots of stuff dropping. Major political, economic changes right around the corner. Disclosures, mass arrest, trials, tribunals, if they're not already happening, of just major people worldwide.
You know it, man.
All right, well, I do have some stuff going on. We'll wrap this up here in the next few. We can take a few minutes, give a shout out, possibly. Why don't you guys tell us where you're checking in from? I always love doing it.
Anybody having a cookout this weekend?
Yeah, having a cookout. Is it going to be nice enough? What's the weather?
Well, for us it will be.
Okay, well, I'm in.
Yeah, great, man.
New Orleans, Indiana, North Kakalaki, South Kakalaki,
I love
Michigan.
Kakalaki.
Deborah Ray, Indiana. Debbie Hamilton, Michigan. Captain B, New Orleans. Randy Robbins, North Cackalack. Haiti Huff, South Carolina. Georgia, Northern Kentucky. Morgantown, West Virginia.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, lots of women there, buddy. Colleges. There you go.
Oops.
All right.
Shoot. I don't know what I did.
Uh-oh.
There it is. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Soon to be Georgia.
Oh, yeah.
Southeast Indiana, Norfolk. I've been to Norfolk, Lindsay, Bourdon, Norfolk. I was out there for 5 years. Lived in Chesapeake, but I lived in Norfolk right behind on the NAS side of the Norfolk base. I think it was First View Street. Really, really great place.
Playing in the water, you were. In the Navy, man.
Restart our government ASAP. Hit the reset button, somebody said. Do a
Yeah,
reboot.
yeah.
Do a reboot, reinstall, and get a new hard drive.
Refresh.
I gotcha, a refresh.
Yeah.
Look at this. I mean, dude called a blueberry muffin. New York. Goers. Archery hunting North Cackalack. City of Hope, Washington. New York. Suppress hunter, 100 mil. Oof. Lots of stuff. Palm smell. Salute from Darien, Ohio. Darien in Ohio. Salute to you, brother. I lived in Chimney Hill. Florida man here. Silver Wolf, South Cackalack, Elizabeth McLean. PRP, Kentucky. Deborah Williams. Pensacola, Florida. Been there, done that. I went to naval schooling down there. Been to Pensacola a few times. Athens, Georgia, go Dogs. Knoxville, Tennessee, God bless you. Stew weekend. Nice. Yummy at Grillin'.
Oh, yeah.
49 degrees in New York right now.
A little chilly.
Why don't everybody drop their weather where they're at right now? If you know it.
Yeah. We're going to be
do it in
like
degrees. Like
68.
Fahrenheit.
We're going to be around here, I think. So that won't be bad.
Is that where we're at right now? It's probably 55 or something. I mean, I don't know. Let me see.
Yeah, right now, but tomorrow and Sunday going to be a lot better. 68.
It was 34 this morning.
It was a chilly one, man. You betcha.
Chilly Willy. It's 45. Yeah. 45. Let me see.
Ireland.
Oh, aye.
Yeah, you seen that? Ireland. I love our Patriots across the pond. I really do. That's amazing. I love that. Oh, Delaware, New Orleans,
Yeah,
Clarksville, Indiana.
37 in Cincinnati, Ohio. 3 degrees in KC. What's 40 in Maine, sunny in Philadelphia. Sunny in 45. 45 in Northwest Indiana. Oh, that's me. 46, 40 in Chicago. 51 in Georgia. 50 in Belleville, Washington. 54 in Southern SoCal. 50 Ohio 60. Nice. Some of you are like weather
zone
people, the way you do. 45 with a high cloud of chancey with some chemtrails coming from the northeast SN sector. And a woke up chilly. Furnace did not come on. That's no good. Yeah, don't wait, folks, for your 58 in South Cackalack. Going to be 71 later. Nice face.
Oh, yeah.
Winter in the morning and on the beach by noon. Awesome.
Yeah.
We get that around here as well, where it's like you can be, shoveling snow in the morning and, whatever in the afternoon. Whatever. But yeah, don't wait for that first really cold day to test your thermostat, your furnaces, folks. When it's -5. So I would suggest over the weekend,
change your filter,
fire your stuff. Yeah, do a little bit of maintenance. Look at it visually instead of just going up and flipping it. But do a little bit of maintenance. Look at it, change your filter, and fire it up. Make sure your stuff works. That's just good.
Yes, indeed.
Smart business.
Well, we have to do it around here. It gets a little chilly in the winter time.
Yeah, it gets like around this time, you need a little bit of heat going on. It gets kind of cold. So, all right, Woodman.
All right.
We'll be back. I will, like I said, I'm on a ban kind of on the Patriot Hour till I think next week, unless they lifted it somehow, some chance by today. But yeah, I gotta get heading out. I will see you guys later. If anything, I'll just do another show here for us, like like we've been doing. So no worries, no issues. Anything you want to say to the Patriots, Woodman? Anything going into the weekend or?
Well, pay attention later on in the day, toward the evening. I'm sure if it's going to come out, it'll come out then. Wow, if possible, have a great weekend this weekend with your family, maybe your neighbors. Read the Bible, pray. Pray for our president that he stays on track, even though he does wild, he does too, wild, I can't say sense of humor, but he portrays everything in his own way, and people aren't really used to that. But anyway, pray for him. Pray for him. Well, he's doing a great job just for us, everybody. He really, really, really is. And calling out all the evil that he can. He can't get it all, but calling it out all that he can. Yeah, pray for everybody. Pray for Mike and Ben and Scott, myself, and all the Patriots out there all over the world. I love that because people are paying attention all over the world. We're doing the right thing. I hope. Mike's what a guy. I get to see him later on today. I'll just have to probably slap him around a little bit because he's always so doggone happy all the time, So, no, I'm just kidding. He is happy all the time. Yeah, take care of each other. Old people, maybe in your neighborhood or in the family. Make them a dinner. Take it to them. Play cards with them. They like cards, dominoes, that kind of thing. Enjoy yourself. God bless you all. Thank you for the opportunity to even be on here to talk to you guys. You guys are what Patriots, I'm telling you. The best of the best of the best. God bless you all for being here. And thank you very much, Mike, for the opportunity.
All right, brother.
Airborne, everybody.
Show, and it's always a pleasure to have Woodman in, and it's been a great week. We will wrap up this show. Of course, we'll do the next Trump rally. I'm not sure when that is. If somebody knows, you can do it. All the mods. I saw Watchful Warrior, Face, Grillin, Randy. I think Danielle was in here a little bit ago. I don't know, but thank you guys all for being here. All the Patriots. We always enjoy it. It's been again, just a great process. We love having the call-in shows. We're going to try to do the one weekly night show, at least at a minimum. Wednesdays seems to be a good day, midweek, like a 7 o'clock type show. And then these morning shows are going to keep on rolling. So look forward to that, and look forward to some videos. I'll probably drop some stuff over here and on Twitter for the next few days. Again, YouTube went back in time, woke up the other morning to a 9/11, not even on 9/11, Building 7 video. And it was a really nice, well-spoken, I didn't call it, they said it was hate speech. And if you know Building 7, it didn't have any planes hit it. That's not disputed. And nobody died because it was late in the afternoon. The dispute is that it fell from office fires versus being brought down. And there's like a college opening up some stuff into that. And I went over that, and they said this is hate speech. So pretty sickening that they can throw that at us, and then it literally gives us a week of like no posting. So but we'll be back. You guys hang in there. We got other means, and we're moving forward with all kinds of stuff. Again, don't forget August Patriot Fest. August of 2020, and that's going to be like August 14th, 15th, and the 16th. We hope to meet tons of you in person, get to hang out for a few days with all of us from the Patriot Hour, and we'll get to meet you guys and plus have just a great time. All right, we'll see you back here real soon on the next Patriot Hour. You guys have a great morning, and God bless each and every one of you. We'll see you back here real soon. It's frozen up, so hold up. There it is. Nope.